AEW is on the rise, man, but I think WWE is making some changes. Paul Heyman, has been placed in charge of Monday Night Raw. Eric Bischoff has been placed in charge of, Tuesday Night SmackDown, which will be going to Friday Night
Yeah,
SmackDown
Fox.
on Fox here real soon. And I think being able to, like we've been talking about here on the show, just tonight, and that's just, going back to the blueprint of what wrestling always was, and that's giving the fans. That's giving the fans, some great wrestling, great entertainment, such as, when I was King Booker, I tried to go out and I tried to entertain very, very well, as far as make you laugh, do some stupid stuff. But then when I got in the ring and performed, with guys like Bobby Lashley, with John Cena, I tried to make sure my performance was at another level and give you guys, what you came to see, which is what's on the marquee, professional wrestling. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I say all the time, fans like yourself, when you go to a wrestling match, you know what you paid money to go and see. You know exactly what professional wrestling is. Just like you, just say, for instance, if you went to go see Phantom at the Opera, Romeo and Juliet. When you go and watch that, if the guys came out with their regular, just say, for instance, the play starts and they come out and, Romeo just got a T-shirt on. Juliet got some Spanx. You know what I mean? The first thing you're going to be wondering, man, why ain't they dressed properly? You know what I mean? Why ain't they making me feel like, I'm here watching, Romeo and Juliet, not the rehearsal. You know what I mean? So I think with professional wrestling, you guys, y'all want to see the full show. Y'all want to give the encore as well. And I think in order to do that, we got to go back to what wrestling was. And I think that's just going out and performing at a very high level. I don't know, Roman. Do you agree with me or not on that?
Oh, well, no one really see just to talk to you, man. I'm crazy right now, man. I grew up loving you. Thank you for taking my call, number one. But I totally agree, man. Watching wrestling for a good 10 years, man. You've had times where they've improved the brand, where that you've seen that they can grow this into something, and they let the ball drop.
Yeah.
From the CM Punk situation to,
Yeah.
I feel like even a couple storylines like the Daniel Bryan, you let them die down, So I think with the addition of adding somebody like a Bischoff and Heyman back into the crew like it was like an 04, I really think this can improve the brand. And by watching Monday Night Raw tonight, I'm seeing some improvements, but we have to wait to see. But Booker, man, thank you for taking my call, man. Love you, man.
Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, man, you know what? I think the direction that the company's going in right now, especially with Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman, because both of these guys, you know what I mean, Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff, they both have an agenda now, and that agenda is to do well. I was reading today that Eric Bischoff is moving his family up, and
straight to Connecticut.
They moving to Connecticut, and to do that, that's a huge commitment. That means, man, I want to get close to my work, and I really want to throw myself into it and try to create something. Now, I'm sure Eric Bischoff is not doing this on his own. I'm sure he's got a team around him, and they're making decisions, and hopefully they're making the right decisions. But one thing Eric Bischoff knows right now, time is running out. You know what I mean? He's never going to get another chance like this ever in a lifetime. I mean, he slipped on a banana peel and became the president of WCW. And then to get this, to drop in his hand, as well as Paul Heyman, just like I was just saying a second ago, Paul Heyman, he made ECW a legitimate company by doing the right things and taking that company in the right direction. And like I say, they gave the fans what they wanted to see. Each and every, Beulah McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Kimona Waterlea. Hey, man, they had it all. So I'm thinking about it right now. And I tell you, I think that the war could be over before it gets started, especially after what we just saw tonight.
Yeah, and just to echo your sentiments before we take another call, I mean, Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman, both of them, even though they've been out of the game per se running a promotion for quite some time, they both did things that changed the business forever. You talked about Paul Heyman earlier with the ECW Extreme Rules. We still see that today. I mean, we still see hardcore wrestling today. And had it not been for had it not been for Paul Heyman putting that in the forefront in the mainstream, we wouldn't see that anymore. And then Eric Bischoff, think of the things that he did. Not only making it, you had to be live every single week. Eric Bischoff is the guy who took the pay-per-view industry and changed it. He's the one who made it, hey, we're going to do one a month, not 4 a year. We're going to do one every month. We're going to bring in international stars. We're going to bring in the cruiserweights. We wouldn't see the cruiserweights on TV today had it not been for Eric Bischoff. So both of these guys changed the business forever. Now the trick is to see, can they change the business forever again?
Hey, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, the war is on, man. I think right now we're in a place where, we really can actually see some of the best wrestling that we've ever seen, because the talent right now, the talent pool right now, as far as guys that can go out there and perform at a very, very high, I'm talking about across the board, all over the world. It's at its all-time high right now.
Right.
And I can't, I can't stress this, more than I already have, but I just watched AJ Styles and Ricochet go out there and perform at such a level on Monday Night Raw, just regular TV. And there's so many more guys on that roster. If they cut them loose, that's what's going to happen each and every match, because now these guys are going to feel like, man, I gotta go. We really got in a competition now, and they're not in a competition with AEW. They're in a competition with each other. Who's going to go out there and steal the show? Who's going to go out there and shock and amaze? Who's going to be, having all the signs? I mean, this thing could really take off, and I'm loving being a fly on the wall and just watching it all.
It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time. Who would have thought that Eric Bischoff, the guy who was trying to put WWE out of business at one time, is now coming back to try to bring it into the future. And you were there for the 83 weeks.
Hey, man.
You remember those 83 weeks.
I just hope he don't call me and say, Book, you got your tights. Stick around. We'll be back in a minute.